The rule of 72, double your money in 9 years, don't lose to debt.
You ever look at your investment account and just wonder, when is this thing actually gonna double? It can feel like you're just staring at a number, watching it in shop, but the timeline, it feels like a total mystery. Well, today, we're gonna pull back the curtain on that. We are gonna give you a super simple tool that lets you predict with shocking accuracy exactly when your money will double. So, to really get this, let's frame it as a kind of showdown, a tale of two investors. In one corner, you've got the vampire investor. Think about it. Their greatest asset is eternity. They can literally wait forever for a payoff. And in the other corner, we have the smart investor. Yeah, that's you. Your greatest asset isn't time, it's knowledge. You have to be smart and you have to be efficient. And man, this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? For us mortals, time is a limited resource. The clock is always, always ticking. Every year that goes by is one we can't get back. So we can't just let our investments drift along. We have to figure out how to make time work for us. Okay, so let's get inside the vampire's head for a second. With infinite patience, even a tiny, tiny rate of growth will eventually turn into a mountain of cash. A bad investment back in the 1700s? Puff, who cares? It's a rounding error when you have centuries to make it all back. They're playing a completely different game than we are. But this is our world. This is our reality. We've got a finite lifespan, so efficiency isn't just a nice idea, it is absolutely everything. Every single year has to count. We don't have hundreds of years to recover from a bad decade. We need a plan. And you know what? We need a shortcut. And that brings us to the big question, right? It feels like a totally unfair fight. How on earth can you, with maybe a few decades of investing time, possibly compete with an opponent whose biggest advantage is something you can never ever have more of? Well, the answer isn't some kind of magic spell. It's not about trying to find a way to live forever. The answer is just getting smarter. It's about using a simple, really elegant piece of math to flip the script and make time your ally, not your enemy. And here it is. This is the secret weapon, the Rule of 72. It's an unbelievably simple mental shortcut. All you do is take the number 72 and divide it by whatever your annual interest rate is. The answer you get is a really, really good estimate of how many years it's going to take for your money to double. That's it. So you see, this is the crucial mindset shift. It's not enough to just know that your money is growing. For an investor with a limited timeline, the only thing that really matters is the speed of that growth. The Rule of 72 is like a speedometer for your investments. Okay, now let's put some numbers to this so you can really see the power. At a 3% return, it's going to take 24 years to double your money. But look what happens if you can just get that up to 6%. That time is sliced in half, down to just 12 years. You managed to get a 12% return? Now you're doubling your money every 6 years. You see how even a few percentage points can have a totally staggering impact on your timeline? And this chart just boils it all down, doesn't it? Just look at that difference between a 4% and an 8% return. You literally double your rate of return, and you cut your doubling time in half, from 18 long years down to just 9. That is the incredible power of compounding, where your money starts making its own money. And let's bring it right back to our story. For our vampire investor, that 9-year difference is a blink of an eye. It's a rounding error in their eternal existence. But for you and me, 9 years? That could be the difference between retiring comfortably and having to work another whole decade. It's a lifetime. And you know what the best part is? How ridiculously easy this is to use. You can do this right now in your head in like 30 seconds. First, just figure out your investment's annual rate of return. Got it? Okay, step 2, just divide 72 by that number. And step 3, well, that's it. The result is your answer, the number of years it'll take to double. Simple. So, I want you to remember this number, 72. It is not just some random figure, it's honestly one of the most powerful, most important numbers you can have in your entire financial toolkit. It's like a superpower that lets you see into the future. So we come all the way back to our competition. The vampire has eternity and patience on their side. Okay, fine. But the smart investor now has a weapon that completely levels the playing field. Their asset isn't time, it's knowledge. And their weapon is the Rule of 72. That is how you outsmart an opponent who has all the time in the world. So I'll just leave you with this question. Take a hard look at your own financial plan. Are you just kind of waiting around, hoping for the best, investing with the endless patience of a vampire? Or are you using knowledge, using tools just like the Rule of 72 to invest with the focus and the purpose of a smart investor? The choice and the power that comes with it is all yours.